All right, starting my vlog on my journey. I just graduated college, finally. So yeah, here car camping in nature uh, here in New York City. Yeah, I'm very fortunate to have found a spot that's so green. It's awesome. Been here for about a week now. I got another week to go, and then I'm going to Philly after that. Had my buddy Ian help me build this setup. It's a little bit dark, so you can't see it. I'm trying to be stealthy, so I'm not turning on the lights that I have. Even though the part that I'm in is pretty secluded, it's nice. But I mean, for those of you who don't know me, I am Gonzo. They them pronouns, and yeah, the reason I want to live this life. So I was in the Navy for like 5.5 years, and two of those deployments were during COVID, like the start of COVID and then near the tail end. And I got to see water. We ended up breaking the world record at that time for most days at sea with zero ports, which was 206 days. And, you know, I was like, I spent this much time traveling, not seeing what I wanted to see, sleeping on a ship. Why can't I just do that on my own? And I also played this game, if it ever comes out, Star Citizen. And in that game, I bought a ship that has a bed in it, and you can log out and then log back in, and you're exactly where you were in your ship in the middle of space. I'm like, this is cool. Why can't we do that in real life? I'm like, oh wait, we can. I mean, have a vehicle, uh, make a little bed spot, and just go over where you want. Like, go wherever you want. And I just realized this is the life that I really wanted to live, and just didn't want to pay rent anymore. Like, I remember I was living in a loft in downtown Kansas City, and it felt like a hamster cage. It just felt like, is this where my life's gonna happen all the time? All I really need is a place to sleep and a place to shower. Shout out Planet Fitness. And I'll just be on the move exploring. So I just felt like this was right for me. It's not right for everyone. I'm not telling you to do it, but if you feel the call, go ahead and see for yourself. My generator is at 23%, so I gotta leave my car on a little bit. I'm gonna move this to an area where I can get so much sunlight. I think I'm gonna be able to get more sun today, so I can actually rely on the solar panel more. Other than that, no real plans for today. Only in the area just to explore really, and then heading to Philly for that protest on the 4th. But right now it is 6 o'clock now. It is the 29th. So I have like all the last week still before then that I have to, or have to, I get to explore a little more. Thank you. And yeah, gonna move my car because I gotta be out of here by 9:30, I believe, for the street sweeping. Gonna go to the more secluded spot down that way, which also has a public bathroom right there because there's tennis courts, and also there's easier access to the Hudson River from there. So that little trail that's over there, and it's gonna look nice today, really, because I just am catching the sun as it's coming up. So I'm gonna check that out. Walking down here reminded me of going to music festivals because I always have to walk to the bathroom unless we're degenerate. I need to go to Planet Fitness so I can shower. I definitely use that right now. So I just got in my back seat to get everything ready for the gym, and there was a taxi that pulled up right there. I was like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden I just hear like he's pissing like right outside my window. And I look down, yeah, sure enough, there's a streak there, like fucking stream. Wild. Anyway, I'm gonna keep getting ready for the gym. It's not that far from here. There's one in Harlem, so I'm gonna check that one out, see what it's like. And it's also still like around 6, so I don't think it should be too packed, which should make it easier for me. But yeah. So I just got back from the gym, and I still got a long ways to go before I have to do laundry. Definitely got to do some decluttering here. Also, this is my Canon 7S rangefinder camera. I've been doing a lot more photography with this. My first rangefinder. I do have an A1 that I usually shoot with, but right now I'm lent that to somebody. So yeah, I've been using this one. And it's a lot of fun to use. The light meter inside of it doesn't work, so that's why I got this one. And hopefully I can add some of the pictures that I've taken onto this video. If I did that, you'll see them right now. This one right here is the Snapic A1 from Kodak. It's really cool because it does this double exposure thing, and I've only done that a couple times, but it's really cool to have. It's a nice tiny point and shoot.
Hey, can I try this muffler latte? Can I get it iced? Yeah.
What kind of milk?
I'm okay with oat milk, yeah? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll take a look at I
Yeah, this is the main part. Yeah, so this is why I skate here, because the sidewalks are always packed. Well, that because I also like it. Yeah. See that? Yeah, this is the spot where most of the movies are shot. Right now there's no water in the fountain, but like behind that it's like more of the pond where people rent out boats. There's turtles and stuff that live in there.
Alright?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then down here, usually someone playing. Oh, his name is Carlos too. This guy who plays guitar over here.
Really handsome.
Yeah, but I met him a couple times. He's friends with my buddy Luke who does tours here. But yeah.
It's very likely what I thought.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, New York wasn't just about car camping here and skating. So I have plans to move up here, and all the places that I've been applying, and I've been applying to like various places, but it's kind of like killing my soul. Like the last 2 calls I had weren't even real people; they were AI, and it just made me realize like why way back when I decided not to get a graphic design degree was because I didn't want to do it as a business. And now I have my degree in film, and I never really wanted to join the industry in the first place or make it about making content, because that doesn't make me content. I'm not content with content. But I did it because it's what drives me, and I want to do it as a creative passion of mine. It's kind of difficult because I used my veteran benefits to go to school. It's the VRNE program. It used to be called Vocational Rehabilitation and Employment Program, but they told me that veterans don't like the word rehab, so they changed it to Veteran Readiness and Employment Program. And at the end of the program, that just basically requires you to find a 9-to-5. I like doing the freelance work, but it doesn't really satisfy that requirement that they have for me. So I have been applying to like corporate jobs and whatnot, but I'm not feeling it at all. We'll see how it goes though. We'll see. I just want to make films about shit that actually matters, not really feeding this machine that's being driven more and more by AI. just to throw slop out there to make you buy into this capitalistic mindset that's coming from colonialism, and that's neither here nor there. There is an extreme heat advisory going on. Same thing happened yesterday, so it means I can't spend my entire time in this car, which I shouldn't anyway. I'm here in New York. I do like the peace and silence though. But I am headed to B&H so I can buy some lens protectors for this camera here, because I use it for skating and all this stuff, and it will definitely get scratched, so having backups is nice.
So if it's not sitting in the...
Yeah.
It's going, we're live, we're in New York. The fucking half the streets are closed down for the World Cup, so the skaters about to take that shit over, hopefully.
Like we always do.
So I knew they had one like that, so I want to know, is the quality good though?
Yeah. I've used, as I've been doing a Broadway Bomb documentary, I used some of this and some other stuff.
Oh, yo. Traffic behind us, they can't go forward regardless. Oh! Yeah, let's fuck him.
Well, don't fuck them, but fuck them. All right, go. Coming up this way. Go past him. I'll drive this bike. Come through.
I also forgot that I wanted to show off some of the books I bought over at Strand Bookstore, along with the bag that I got from there. If I can find it. I don't think many people know this, but I am a huge Joan Baez fan. Found this at Strand Bookstore. It is an amazing bookstore. And I found a pocket-sized copy of Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. So that's easier for me to carry than all these other books that I have. I have another copy, but it's way larger. And I've always wanted to get into this. Aesop's Fables. Lots of great quotes from this book. And I finally got to sit down and read it. This one right here, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. My brother Daniel loved riding his motorcycles. I remember when he fought his first bike. And I feel like if he hadn't read this book, he probably would have loved it. And the other book I got was this one right here, Buster Keaton, cameraman. Big Buster Keaton fan, especially because he reminds me of my brother. My brother had a very straight face when he told jokes, and Buster Keaton's nickname was Old Stone Face. And my brother was very stoic with his jokes and very like that dry humor. He wouldn't let up at all. He wouldn't let you know if he was being sarcastic or if he was joking. And really love that about him, and really think about Buster Keaton when I think about my brother. But yeah, gonna have fun reading those on the road. So last night, my board snapped right after the social push here, and hit up my buddy Jeff, and he said that he's got some video work from me, and in return I can get another deck. So just got to make sure everything lines up logistically. Hopefully I can do that. If not, I have no problem paying for a new one. But also got all these weddings to go to, this Honda Element meetup in the Pacific Northwest. And on top of all of that, I need to get a fucking job. I'm enjoying the summer as much as I can. It's hot out here, as you can tell from my gleaming appearance. Today I did a whole lot of nothing really. Sure, I'm here in New York, but I got around by that board a lot. Like, it beats walking, really. Can't even say it's for the birds because the birds be flying. But yeah, hopefully I get a new board soon and continue cruising. I am finally moving on from New York City. I booked a hotel in New Jersey so I can get a proper shower and a bed. Whew. Yeah. I just feel like I need to decompress before the protest on the 4th. So yeah, I'm going to do some driving. Huge ass RD in front of me. Bus. This has been a nice little camping area, which if you have Crossroads from the App Store, I am on there. It's just at Gonzo, and I have marked this area as a sunbathing area. If you are my friend, you'll see that, and yeah, you'll see where I camped out from here. I've got to use my AC. This will be a nice drive out of the city. It's gonna see the sun down here, and now I can see it going over the river, which is beautiful. Don't think about that right now, because last night when my board snapped and I was going through there was this big buff black dude, completely butt-ass naked, like on the railing of the Hudson River down there. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna turn this way. Like, I look away, and there's this older white dude just like sitting there, legs spread out, fully clothed. And I'm just like, is this dude your muse? I'm just gonna pretend like I'm on my phone and keep on walking. Wish I did. So yeah, saw 2 moons that night. It's a full moon, both of them. Kind of weird leaving. I had everything within proximity of what I wanted, but like, it felt weird not having a longboard today because of distance, like range, you know. Oh, that's a beautiful like sight. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's beautifully being right now. Oh my god, the river looks beautiful. But I like having the range that I do with a longboard, and it's kind of like when I started running, like actually running in 2023. I was living in downtown KC, and like my whole perception of what's too far changed. And then when I started longboarding again, it changed even more. It's like, oh yeah, that's not too far. I can go do that. And I mean, that's what led me here, and like met the crew here, and I love it out here. That's why I want to move down here.
I don't want this John Oliver Bray controversy. We're not.
So I like using this controller because besides the OG N64, this is the one that I grew up with. It also has Halifax analog sticks, so that means no stick drift. This computer's been offline for a minute, which means I gotta update it to play some games. I do not like DRM-based video games, but I really love Red Dead Redemption 2. So, I do what I can. This update's taking forever, but aside from that, might as well talk about why I'm going to Philadelphia. Is besides all these travels that I'm doing, yeah, sure, they're fun and everything, but it's also important to, I don't know how I describe this. You know, I'm out here during the summer doing what I want, having fun, just graduated, but it's also important to have your values and something to stand for, which is why I'm going to Philly to join other veterans on a protest. So I'm doing that. It's kind of been the reason why I haven't been wanting to go to any music festivals this year. It's kind of just been eating at me. Like, I don't feel right being in a environment like that with all the things that have been going on, especially because of this current administration. But yeah, I have also misplaced my 12 volt car charger for my smaller generator. Don't know where it is. I might have to get a new one. So it's nice that I'm here because I get to charge it via wall power, and doing the same with my other generator just to top it off. For anyone wondering about my current solar power generator situation going on that I have in the car, I have the EcoFlow Delta 3 Plus Max. These names are ridiculous. Either way, I got that with the 800 watt alternator inverter charger, which I have throttled down to basically protect my vehicle, even though it has a newer alternator, just to make sure that everything's in good flow. So it usually pulls around like 300, 400 watts of power when I'm driving, which is nice. Aside from that, I also have a 100 watt solar power panel on top of the car, which I need to think about replacing because all it does is like trickle energy in whenever the generator needs it to run the fridge as well. But yeah, that's basically what I got.
Began to solve boy for. I don't need this right now. There are days worse is when our so walk is like we're back on track.
So now I am in New Jersey on my way to Philadelphia. I'm at Washington Crossing State Park. Some campsites behind me. I'm only here to take a couple photos of some buildings I saw earlier with the Canon 7S rangefinder camera. now I'm the only car here. The other guy left as soon as I walked back up here. But yeah, got my car parked in the shade, which is terrible for the solar panel, but it's whatever. I already charged the generator pretty high. Oh, man. Yeah, I need to take a drive into Philly soon. Time is it? 12:42.
What was that promise that you made?
Oh, I wonder how bright it is. Well, I guess I don't need these anymore. Here at the Chamonix State Park.
Just rush. This thing has. That board has a lot of fucking like no joke. 40,000 maybe.
Really?
I swear to God, like the amount I like skated with this for 3 years.
And it's
We'll say 20 to 40.
okay.
But that's a lot. Like I had a Nexus that I got, was like the first one off the pallet that was a blem, and it just broke 3 years ago. And that board, easily 60 to 80,000 miles, based on what I used to do 5 days a week, and not including like at least a marathon on the weekend.
Yeah.
Because I was doing a marathon a day for 3-4 years, so 5 days a week.
No more Richmond's war. Not at home, not abroad.
Thanks for being here today, everybody. My name is Rebecca Roberts. I'm with About Face, Veterans Against the War. We are one of the member organizations of Veterans Against Fascism, a coalition of 8 organizations that's representing thousands of veterans, active military, and military family members. We're in the birthplace of this country today, where 50 years ago, veterans and military family members gathered here in Philadelphia, the city that this country was born in, to call for jobs and a country that actually cared for them. And here we are 50 years later, doing the same shit again. We're here despite our differences, because we know that this moment needs all of us. It requires every single one of us.
Preach!
And as Veterans Against Fascism, we reject fascism. We reject this administration's fascist vision for this country's future. And we're here because defending our nation means speaking out and means showing up for our country, showing up for our community.
Speed!
Oh, sometimes I sleep in the front seat, or I'm too lazy to jump in the back.
I'm at a Ohio rest stop. I have like 5 more hours to go before I'm back in Chicago. It is 7:16. Oh, okay.